divine judgment. The bait, the judgment. People are being constantly divinely judged in your midst, from your perspective, from your being. They are seeing exactly what it is that these individuals are made of, what these individuals have to give, whether it'll be their shadow side or whether it'll be their light side. Which one are they going to choose? When it comes to your information, your light, it's either a lie, it's either a made-up story, or it's either something that doesn't have anything to do with the individual himself or herself. So these individuals are being monitored, the entire world. It is not when you pass from the physical dimension that you be put in front of a divine judgment. It is happening while you are still alive, while you are still breathing, while you have the opportunity to prove that you're ready for graduation. It's like when you in school taking the CAT test, they used to call it, from that time, to see whether you are able to be placed in school, how smart you are, or what college you're going to go to after you finish high school. They measure it by the test. These chosen individuals are that test that people are taking. A lot of people are failing that test. Some that graduate. But the universe is seeing exactly where you fit in existence in this moment by the test that you are getting from the anointed chosen being. Some people have to repeat that grade again. Have to repeat that cycle. Had to do the karmic situation all over again. The driver test. You missed a couple of questions. Some people are stuck on the question. That question is you personally. They have a problem with you. By them having a problem with you, they're having a serious problem with themselves. They can't shake that question. That question will be considered if they have passed the test or whether they failed the test. They keep failing that test because they're having that serious issue that you are constantly bringing to their attention. They will have to repeat the grade again, repeat the grade again, and repeat the grade again until they were able to comprehend their errors, their traumas, their sickness, their psychological issues, breakdowns, because of the powerful individual. You are helping individuals graduate in existence, not no school system, existence, helping them elevate to the next level of consciousness. And they will keep retaking each test until they're able to comprehend it. Meaning understanding themselves, understanding the areas of darkness in each corner of their existence. There is darkness that must be faced. There is darkness that must be comprehended. There is darkness that must be studied and developed and integrated into their entire being for them to have the spiritual awakening, for them to have the upliftment in existence, the breakthrough, instead of being stuck at one level of consciousness their entire life. That's all people know. The trauma and the enslavement conditions that is being brought on by a system. They don't know how to break through it. They don't know how to get past it. They just keep perpetually dealing with it and expressing it and being it every single day. They don't know the levels that exist within themselves. until you show up to give them the test, to show them the different levels of elevation, whether they want to accept it or whether they don't have to accept it. But they cannot say it did not show up. They cannot say the universe didn't send someone they knew, someone they betrayed, someone they abused. It still came to them. It's up for them to take the next step in evolution, or they're here to repeat the process again. This is the big classroom of the fourth and third dimension. This ain't the truth of the real reality. The fifth dimension is the real reality. Welcome to the desert of the real. Everything exists on that dimension. Every single thing in existence you see right before your eyes. And if you're stuck in the suit conditions on that level of negativity and shadow, outside of the body, that don't exist. This is why you're able to deal with that sight, those codes in that level of existence. And that's why you have to come down in frequency to experience the physical reality of the shadow side, the dark side, the metaphor for Satan and the devil, the mind and the ego, to experience them conditions and then leave this suit and speed back up to the higher dimensions where everything exists. If you will go up and see that right now, it will probably terrify you, because you're stuck in that forgetfulness of the karmic shadow side and ego side. The existence is an extraordinary thing. If individuals can understand what's happening, if they can understand their physical life. Their physical life has been robbed. It's supposed to be something that is a lifetime for studying self, not outside of self. It's to study self, understanding self in all your aspects. If you can't get self, you can't get nobody else. So it's purposely designed like that to keep you looking at everybody else, constantly outside of themselves, constantly in somebody else's backyard, constantly trying to cut somebody else's grass. That's not why you're here. But it's that good old beat, the good old track by the universe that send that individual down to see how you are going to conduct yourself. As soon as you go into the other individual's backyard to try to cut their grass, you are being monitored to see how and how long will you try to sabotage that grass. To see how long that you will ignore the psychological issues that are causing you to jump the fence and get in somebody else's lawn. How long will it take? How many lifetime cycles? It's all a glorious moment in existence. If you can understand it, if you can process it, if you can take the truth for what it is, and stop believing the lie that you've been conditioned to believe. Don't take nobody else's word for it. Listen to the blueprints. Go on the side. Nobody can fool you once you're inside. There's no lies. There's no deceit. There's no betrayal. You see everybody immediately for who they truly are. They can't get past it once you understand the self of the glorious eternal consciousness and existence and how you are always connected. That's all for now. Enjoy the rest of your day.